So we're going to show you what not to do when tiling your shower. And we just took the shower doors off. We're getting ready to demo out this bathroom because it wasn't installed properly. And you can see right here how the tile is just falling off. And the main reason is because the tile was installed directly over the drywall with no waterproofing behind it. And over time, the tile is going to crack, the grout joints are going to crack, and then you're going to get water behind there and it's going to rot it out. And so that's why we have to redo this tile shower that was just installed over less than a year and a half ago. So we'll go ahead and keep demoing and see what we run into. So we've done a little more demo to see what we're dealing with, and I just wanted to show you this is what's not supposed to happen with your tile. You shouldn't be able to pull it right off the wall like that. That's all from mold, water damage, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So we finally got everything tore out, and if you come over here you can see all the damage that was created. Just because the shower wasn't properly waterproof when it was installed, all that water leaked underneath the floor pan and completely rotted out the whole subfloor. It even got over against the wall. You can see all the mold damage, water damage. Those boards there are dripping wet with water. And so what we'll have to do now is let it bring in a dehumidifier, dry it all out, fix the subfloor, and then go back with a waterproofing system that we'll show you a little bit later. So we repaired all the damaged areas with the subfloor and everything that was down there. We dried it out with a dehumidifier for 2 days, got all the moisture out of it, and we went back with a waterproofed subfloor. It's not treated, but it's got a coating on top. It just adds a layer of waterproofing. And then we went ahead and put all the cement board, a perma-base on the walls where all the tile's going to go, and that will add another layer of waterproofing. And then finally we're going to use a system made by Schluter. It's called the Curdy system. And what that is, it's a kit that includes a styrofoam base depending on the size, and once you cut it, it will lay together, and it goes together like a puzzle. It's also tapered for the drain, for water drainage, and then it includes a curb that will fit in here. To keep the water inside the shower. And so this whole system, along with a waterproof membrane that goes on the walls, which we'll show later, completely envelops the whole shower and keeps it waterproof. So we finally got the Curdy system completely installed, and as you can see, the shower is now completely waterproofed with this membrane, and so there should not be any leaks whatsoever from water that may get in behind the tile or grout. Anything that does get in will filter down and get into the drain. The way the drain is designed, any water that gets underneath it can still filter into the drain. So this whole shower is now completely waterproof and shouldn't have any problems. And this is how every shower system should be done to prevent any water damage like we saw before. So we got all the tile put on the shower. We went ahead and grouted everything. The only thing we have left to do now is to caulk all the corners. And this is probably one of the biggest mistakes that I see do-it-yourselfers make. And that is they want to grout everything. And the problem with that is anytime you have perpendicular walls or perpendicular materials, they'll move separate of each other. And so if you put grout in these corners, eventually they will crack. Because once grout dries, it's almost like concrete. And so what we do and what I recommend is using a sanded caulk that is color matched to the grout. And any place that sells the grout also sells the caulking. So anywhere there's a perpendicular wall, we will caulk all that. Even around the curve here, all this will be caulked. All down around the pan. Everywhere there's two corners that meet. And then also we will caulk along the drywall and the tile here, because that's two different materials that are meeting each other. And like I said, that's probably the most common problem, mistake that do-it-yourselfers make, is grouting the corners when they need to be using caulk. And so tomorrow we'll come back after this is all dry, caulk everything and finish everything up.